Welcome back everyone to another market review for E-mini NASDAQ, and we're going to be reviewing the AM session for September 11th. Today is Wednesday, and today is also CPI day. So we had a lot of volatility going into the morning session. I'm going to be showing you guys that. But jumping right into this, here we are on the daily chart. And in particular to today's price action, I was only looking for buys as we were really below that midnight opening price. And we were also below the 10 a.m. opening price, but I'm going to show you guys that a little later. And as we can see here, so I marked this new day opening gap just in case if we wanted to trade back into this. So really the level that I was looking for going into the day for this particular buy was this new day opening gap here. So if you guys zoom into your charts and you see the close and the open of these two candles here, that's your new day opening gap. You draw that out and look how price reacts from it. Simply rejects right off it. I also marked the current new day opening gap as well. You always want to mark that. It acts as like another gauge for premium and discounts as well, in addition to you utilizing the midnight opening price and the 10 a.m. opening price for that power of 3. So let's drop down to the 15 minutes to show you guys what I was looking to frame the setup. The first thing is that we have sell stops being taken in downward direction. Remember, you're below midnight open, you're below 10 a.m. opening price, and you're below the new day opening gap. So you have 3 different factors working in a deep discount for price to go long. In addition, we have a low resistance liquidity run, as there's no swing highs or lows in any of this price action. You just have only gaps in here. In addition, we also have these equal lows down here as well as previous day low. We see price quickly take those previous day low as well as the sell stops below here with those equal lows, and then we then trade higher. After taking these sell stops, we then begin to trade higher, and as we can see here, completely refilling this low resistance liquidity environment. So dropping down to the 1 minute chart here, seeing how you could have framed the setup, it wasn't during the ICT silver bullet model, but again, you can be flexible depending on how and where your model really is at. So for example, here we note that the 1050 macro is here. So we're seeing price take liquidity. Remember, all this is sell stop taking, right? And then we tap into the new day opening gap. Look at the bodies being respected there. That's what you want to see. And then we trade upward, displacing, violating bearish PD arrays. We come lower and zooming in here, as we can see, remember what I told you about the bodies. Look how they're being respected. We displace higher, come lower, fair value gap here during that 1050 macro. And we see our first breakaway gap here. That's what you want to see if you're looking for bullish order flow. We trade up. This is your bullish breaker because you have a low, high, low, higher high. Price trades into the consequent encroachment of that breaker. And then we also have a breakaway gap in the form of a BISI here. And then we trade up higher once more, creating equal high. We take liquidity here in the form of a manipulation leg, trying to take out anyone trying to buy in this fair value gap. Something else to note is you have a bullish order block. I always talk about how if you have multiple PD arrays working for you, it gives you more confidence going into the day. So these two down close candles were engulfed by these two up close candles. You draw this out. That's going to be your bullish order block, coupled with the fair value gap here as well. We see price tap into this, displays higher, violating this bearish PD array here, that fair value gap, as well as this one. We then have a small fair value gap here. We trade up into this, trade up, taking out anyone here. Like I said, there's going to be buy stops above here. And then we trade lower, order block tap here, breakaway gap. That's what you want to see. Like I said before, bullish order flow. We trade upward again. We're above now the midnight opening price, so you want to be careful. And then we see price being sent higher, targeting this buy side liquidity up here. I also noted the 1150 macro, as you can see here. That's that profit taking hour. So you want to be careful if you were holding throughout all this. Possibly you want to put maybe your stop down here and just be careful for all that profit taking. We see price head lower right in that macro. Look at the volume kick in right there. We see price trade up into this inefficiency here. So if you guys want me to take this off so I could show you guys, look at how price respects this fair value gap right in here. That was before a breakaway gap. We trade into it, come up higher, and we get above the 10 a.m. opening price once more and the new day opening gap. So once again, it was a pretty clean day. It's just it was outside that ICT silver bullet session. But again, you can be flexible depending on, if your rules state that you're able to be outside the ICT silver bullet model, you can most certainly take this. It was very clean, very, very clean, as expected, as we did have the previous CPI being this clean as well. It's just that it happened a little bit later in the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to comment down below, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next market review. Peace.